The Ash, Luttsy and Suse O'Neill podcast.
Hey-ho!
Oh, the last of the Olympic spirit squeezed out of Ash Bradnam there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not the last of it. I got a bloody Paris 2024 hat that I'm going to wear from Luttsy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Lutsy's
Brought a bit of merch back.
Thank you.
You
for
got
our presents.
shirts. I got something for the rest of the crew around too. I'll get to that in a moment.
I love this, thank you. You know, I didn't realise until towards the end of the game is that the symbol is actually a lady. I
Is
didn't
it?
pick that up.
Yeah.
I thought it was a flame.
Well, it is as well.
Yeah, but can't you see the lady here, Suse?
Yeah, it's like once you see it, it's all I can see. I don't
Yeah.
even see the flame anymore.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
it's like a,
So
it's
the
like
lips.
it's like
The
a
lips.
bob cut kind
Yeah.
of.
Oh, good, because when I noticed that, I thought,
I had no
duh,
idea.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, you can once you see it, that's all you see.
That's all I see now is the lady.
Yeah. Like a cute haircut.
Oh, this
there
is
you go,
awesome.
eh?
Awesome gear. So is this the official apparel?
Yeah, that's official apparel. And I've got some other stuff for the other members. Some, bag, got drink bottles and things like that for Nick. I know he cycles a lot, so I thought he'd want a
Yep.
drink bottle.
We should get a photo of us all in our Paris
I'm
gear.
wearing my old shirt.
For sure.
I love your, is that a varsity jacket? Is that how you...
Yeah, it's like a varsity
Yeah.
coat jacket I picked up along the way. So.
I can't help but notice the screen behind you, Buzz. Is that a live screen
It is.
of Brisbane at the moment?
Yep. I believe it is.
I'm going to claim credit for that. I don't know why, but I believe that at some point I saw that they were doing it down south. I wish it had the Brisbane screen behind us. Because sometimes it'll come up in shots on Instagram as well.
Is that
I
live,
like
Nick?
it. It gives us a sense of the day.
It does.
It's
right?
rainy out there.
Yeah, because only Suse has access to a window in this studio.
And it's dark at the moment, so I can't see. But is that where is that? Paddington, New Farm? Or is that where
No, I think it looks from our roof.
It's a view from our roof.
Yeah.
Is it?
But it's just a little bit more height, like
Definitely live.
raised, so it's a better view.
That's an awesome view that they've got up there.
You can see
Yeah.
both tips of the. This is bad radio, isn't it?
Uh,
Both tips of the Story Bridge, though.
Which
Lips.
is lit up in green this morning. I wonder what that signifies.
Probably Aussie.
Green and gold. Our best ever result at the Olympics. What an
Yeah.
amazing couple of weeks.
Oh wow.
And you were there, David.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'll tell you what I did. I'm not going to get into it, but at some point I'll release it. I wrote on because Crash Craddock's written a thing today in the paper with one of his colleagues. Sorry, I forget the other guys. Hayden Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
About things that Brisbane can learn from the Olympics.
Ooh.
And I sort of not being able to sleep on the plane. Pumped out a few thousand words
Oh, I love it.
and different things as well. So
love it.
at some point I'll get into that. Not today probably, but once I digest it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Suse O'Neill podcast.
With the closing ceremony on Suze, I keep hearing that Tom Cruise is going to be a part of it.
Yes, I've heard that too.
I've heard Tom Cruise. Who's performing?
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish is performing, and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yep.
Wow.
That's random.
I can't wait to see Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
She's obviously American,
And
right?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Snoop
And
Dogg.
also Snoop, who's been great.
How good has Snoop Dogg been?
That's been amazing.
Bill told me that he's getting paid $500,000 a day to be over there.
8 million all up.
What?
Yes.
Mate, it does
From
seem like-
NBC
it
or from the
seems like a
Olympic
lot,
movement?
But he's done a couple of gigs. Like,
Oh, it's been great for the Olympics.
I'd say that what his influence has been priceless. Like
Yeah.
that's been a pretty cool thing. I know $8 million.
Well, we're all talking about it, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He just seems like so much fun. And everybody wants to get a picture with Snoop, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, you could go out to the equestrian, and it's like he's I don't know, he makes it part of the event. He makes it more special somehow or other just by turning up.
He's
It's
dressed in full equestrian gear.
But somehow he looks like one of us. You know, like it didn't look like he had. I'm sure he did have bodyguards and everything around him, but it looked like he was just sitting there. And, you know, if it had been Tom Cruise, they couldn't use him in that same way. And, you know,
No.
like he's got that
And he
something personal about him.
Yeah.
He went to the Dream Team. He went and met the Dream Team.
Yeah.
And see, they want to see him.
Yeah.
It's a novelty for them
Yeah,
to
something
see
viral, everyone.
Snoop, and then he got up and performed.
Yeah. Pretty cool. So
They've
that's
had a
just
lot-
starting now, that closing
They've
ceremony.
had a lot of celebrities over there, haven't they? Like Nicole Kidman was over there, Keith Urban,
Luke Bradnam.
Luke Bradnam.
To Apapu.
I can't think of all the names, but nearly every
Or Gaga
famous
and everyone,
movie
obviously.
star or singer has been spotted
Yeah.
in the crowd at some stage. It's
Yeah.
been a good way to get people's eyes on the Olympics again.
So one of the one of the things that occurs during the closing ceremony is that, passing the baton over to LA. Is that where they're expecting Tom Cruise? Obviously,
Presume so.
that's where
It'll be the
you'd
end
expect
of the
him to
opening
be.
ceremony.
Yeah.
I had the closing. I keep saying
Closing
ceremony.
Usually it's a big concert, the closing, isn't it? So all the athletes walk in early. We saw Kaylee and Matt Wern walk in with the flag at the beginning of the ceremony. Then all the athletes sort of stream in.
Oh, they've already done that?
Yeah, now there'll be a big concert, and then I think they'll do the switch over at the end, won't they? And they'll bring the flag. Well, usually they bring the flag down from the flagpole and sort of ceremonial stuff, but is the Olympic flag at the Stade de France?
I don't remember seeing
I don't think it is.
nothing at the Stade de France.
Because their opening was so different, I don't think it was all there.
I just realised I don't think I've seen the flame for the entire Olympics.
It's
Where was the flame?
Well, it was floating. When it wasn't actually a flame, it was like vapours and LEDs and things. But I only saw it once. Like I was literally in an Uber racing back to get to the show one night, and I was quickly thrusting my hand out of an Uber because the bloody thing was just floating over the sand. But other than that, I didn't see it.
Is it a hot air balloon looking thing?
Yeah, hot air balloon. And underneath it, again, it wasn't actual fire. It was vapour and.
Okay.
And
Is it the first time that's ever happened?
Even the Olympic flame is vaping.
Not a fire. Yeah. Exactly. It was vaping.
Yeah, true. I think it was near the Louvre.
It was stationed sort of near. It was moving at night. It'd move.
Okay.
Yeah, but during the day
okay.
you could go and sort of line up and get in on an area where you could get a good look at it. Yeah, it was interesting. But I kind of, to be honest, there's a lot of things like I think we can put a line through the river for ceremonies and things. I don't think that'll work, but it's good. We got someone else to try it out and see why it wouldn't work in Brisbane. And I also like to be honest, I like the flame burning at the stadium. Like, I think there's something cool about that as the athletes compete. Because
Well, there's something cool about tradition, isn't there?
It's
Yeah.
in the middle of, our equivalent would be it's hovering, I don't know, over Kangaroo Point Cliffs where everyone can see it. I kind of get it. But I think the sport element is something we can, just that traditionalism is something we can
There's something good
reach
about that.
back into
Embrace.
in Brisbane because LA is going to take it somewhere completely, psychedelic.
I love the bell they had at the stadium. Like when I saw Nina
That was
Kennedy
good.
after she won the
I
pole
love
vault.
that,
Did you see
yes.
her when she rang the bell?
Yeah, that was an Aussie's idea.
Was it?
Yeah, like our mate Greg Bowman.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so they went. That's pretty cool. That
I like the wood knock at the start of
I
every
like that too.
of every event. They drag
Opening
someone
the-
out. We
opening
could do
the,
something like that. That was
sport.
cool.
Yeah, it was good. I like
yeah,
that.
that was Aussie influence as well. Like
Was it?
Aussies still make a lot of those decisions. It's pretty cool at the Olympics. That
Really?
all these years on from Sydney, all that was Australian concepts.
The same guy that did
Yeah.
the knock knock?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
He's a genius. You know who he also, didn't he write the score for the
Correct.
medal ceremony music at the Sydney Olympics?
Yeah.
Greg Bowman.
Yeah.
He wrote the music
I
that
got
we walked
what?
out to.
Buzz, this guy's like I got to sit with him one session at the athletics at the 200 metres with him and his family, and he was just pointing out things that they did,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my god, what freaky stuff.
He's a genius.
What's his name?
Greg
Greg
Bowman.
He must have been so young when he did that music for the Sydney Olympics.
Not in
Yeah.
the system.
He wouldn't. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I don't even know what it's called, but it's that cool music. They had cool music here in Paris as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's that anthemic kind of music.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought it was. It was great. The venues were great. There's plenty of things that were crap about it.
Like what?
Like lineups, food and beverages at the stadiums was horrible. The situation.
true you
I think
couldn't
they
get a
compromise the
beer?
athletes
You-
in certain ways to try and make points, and I think we've got to stop doing that. The athletes have to be at the forefront. You've got to give them what they want. Crash Craddock wrote the same thing in the paper today about that. We can't not have vegan food 80%, and we've got to just stop that
Yeah.
and say the athletes need this. If you want to make your political statements, make it outside of the athlete thing,
Precinct.
because that's transport wise and things like that.
Yep.
It's about the athletes. And I think if you start there and then we almost reverse, what do they call it?
Engineer it.
From there. That's how we get a good Olympics.
Well, so we've got to get good results, haven't we? Like
And good results.
good results is what makes an Olympics, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like Australia just going off was so exciting, wasn't it?
Well, it just
That's so
fuels
true.
the
Best ever.
enthusiasm if we, if we're constantly getting validated with medals.
Yeah. And when you think about it, it's all, I'm getting goosebumps now about it, but there's a good result that probably is what gets us on a high like that. If we return with 4 gold medals, everyone's still a bit, results count.
Who's your breakout superstar?
Jess Hull, the 1500 metre runner that finished
yes.
silver with the silver. That's the first time since 1968 that a man or woman's won a middle distance medal,
Yeah.
man or woman
In
at the
that
Olympic
How
Games.
gutsy was she too, holding
Yeah.
on down the straight there?
Oh, yeah.
I think Kaylee McEwen for me. Like
Oh, yeah,
doing the
double-double.
double-double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, jeez. God, I need to think about it.
We can revisit it.
I
Have
need
a
to think
think,
about
have a
it.
think about it.
Let me think about it. There's so many good results, wasn't there? Oh, I liked Super Saiya, the BMX rider.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
girl.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
good was
yeah,
that?
yeah.
And the brother too.
Yeah, and then brother.
Yeah, that was magical.
The Ash, Luttsy and Suze O'Neill podcast.
Amy Shark has got a 3rd studio album which is now available, and she's actually going to be doing a signing at Rocking Horse Records, Queen Street Mall. What a famous store that is, this Thursday from 4:30, and she joins us now. Hello, Amy. How you going?
Good morning. How are we?
Oh, what are you up to? So you got your third album coming out?
Yeah. It's called Sunday Sadness. It's funny, though, because it sounds so intense and sounds sad, and the cover looks so serious, but it's kind of a cheeky album. There's quite a few cheeky songs on there.
Which is your favourite song?
I can't do that. But there are... I just like... Yeah, I can't do that. I can't.
It's like picking your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill,
and they all...
it's easy.
You're doing a good old-fashioned album signing. What are you actually signing out there? Like, are people, like, do people buy albums now? Is this like a vinyl type thing that they're going to have?
I'm hoping they do
Yeah.
grab the vinyl. It's the whole idea of it. But I have had people, just want to come and say hey, and they might bring a banana or something. Like, I don't know, just weird stuff. But like
Body parts.
there is a whole new era of vinyl happening right now. Like everyone's right back into it, and it's a real
Yeah, they
collector's
outsell
thing.
CDs.
And CDs are still a thing.
Are they?
I don't think people listen to them, but people have them just for the sake of it. I think kids look at it and go, like young kids now, like, what is this crazy disc object? And they're like, let's just buy it because it looks cool, So
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool that it's coming back because it means people spend more money on your shit. So it's good.
Hey, Amy.
That's awesome.
Buzz, our anchor here, loves Blink 182. He talks about them all the time. And you've got a special, what is it? You've done an album with all three of them?
So I've done a song with all of them now, which is pretty. It's crazy because a lot of people think that was my plan, which is a weird plan to have. It just happened, and it just happened to be my favorite band. And the first collaboration I did with Mark Hoppus from the band, I didn't even reach out to him; he reached out to me.
That's my favourite song of yours,
pretty
Amy.
awesome.
Psycho with Mark. That is
Thank
legit
you.
one of my favourite songs of all time. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. It's still one that goes off live because it's got that four to the floor sort of beat to it, and it's a really fun song to play live.
What have you done with Tom?
Tom, I did a real sort of emo sounding song.
Yes.
It's called My Only Friend, and probably one of my favourite guitar riffs that I've ever written because it just sounds so cool. It was really fitting for his voice.
When are you doing the signing?
Thursday.
Thursday, 4:30 p.m, Queen Street Mall. And then you're on the River Stage, 26th of October.
Yeah, I know. Are you gonna be in town for the show?
I'm just
Yeah.
checking.
Or are you going to be on the reef again, Susie?
Oh, yes. Yes, I will be there.
See?
In November. 22nd of November, I'll be there. Amy and I always run into each other at Hamilton Island at the Reef Hotel.
I've graduated to Qualia now, though.
I was
You gotta
about to
get
say,
Qualia.
I was about to say that, and I thought, I won't throw you under the bus.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Yeah,
as if
now when I
Susan's
go
saying-
into the main village, I'm scared.
Yeah.
It's crazy out there.
Well, you'd be recognisable now because when I used to see you up there, you weren't super famous yet, were you?
in the early days.
No,
Yeah.
it's taken a real turn. It's really
I can
weird.
imagine.
Since Idol, even with a
Yeah.
hat on, people, once they know your mug, they're just like, yep, that's you, that's who you are. And it's kind of, it's a bit crazy.
Is
Imagine
that ever
going
fun,
back-
or do you have days when you don't wear a hat because you want to be seen just to help your self-confidence a bit, or is it just always annoying?
Never.
That's a good question. I reckon I do that sometimes, Luttsy, in all seriousness.
I do.
Yeah.
Or you walk around like, please see me, please,
Someone
please
notice me.
recognize me.
Someone, please.
I got my name on my shirt and everything.
Oh, God.
No, I don't.
It's only if we're going to a dinner with somewhat a key stakeholder person, and my manager will be like, hair up tonight, please. So sometimes
Be
I'll go to
recognisable.
a meeting with a hat on and management's like, oh, Jesus, could you just look like you tonight? Could you just look like Amy after tonight, please?
And is your manager your husband as well?
Yeah. So it's all kinds of awkward.
Yeah. I love that.
The argument kind of kicks on.
But as you said, Suse, Queen Street Mall this Thursday, Rocking Horse Records, if you want to meet Amy and get her to sign your vinyl or, body parts, whatever. It sounds like she's up for it. And then she's performing at River Stage on Saturday, the 26th of October, and you can get those tickets at amyshark.com. Thanks, Amy.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
my eldest boy Levi had his 21st over the weekend at Stratty. So
was it yesterday? His 21st.
yeah, yesterday his actual birthday, but he spent it over with his mates at Stratty. So we had a dinner
Just the boys?
on Thursday night. There was boys and girls we had over there. Yeah.
Mixed.
Yeah,
One of those
ones.
One of those ones. Yeah.
But he on Thursday night we went out and did like a family dinner, and I didn't know this, but Jode had bought like a lemon meringue cake that is his favourite that she'd taken into the kitchen before. We were at a Japanese place, and she'd taken and said, bring this out, whatever. And we had our teppanyaki stuff.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, so good. And it was, so we had like an entree thing. It was like a set menu. So I had the entree, then they brought out the main bit, and it was in between that and the dessert. And Levi goes, I'm just going to duck off to the bathroom. Well, as soon as he got up and walked outside to go to the bathroom, the whole kitchen, all the Japanese, all the chefs, they all stopped working at their stations, and all of the wait staff, the whole restaurant came out with this lemon meringue.
Was it lit?
Lit.
And singing.
And happy birthday. And they came around to where our table was, and we were like, no,
not here.
Stop. So he literally...
Back up.
I said to him afterwards, could you not hear them singing happy birthday as you were going into the bathroom? And he said, no, I couldn't. So now we're in this awkward thing where we've called it off, and they're all waiting there.
Oh, God.
And now we're waiting for Levi to
What's
come back
taking
from
so long?
He's decided to have a bit of a go in there,
And
so to speak.
Suze, it was
Yes.
It was not a quick pit stop.
Yeah.
It
was it all you can eat? Because I used to do that.
Seconds.
Empty the tank and go back and have 17 desserts back in the day.
Oh, no.
We were, because initially I was like, I guess he'll be a minute. Like
Yeah.
he'll be out in a second, and he wasn't.
Oh, no.
And we're waiting, and then it became obvious to everyone this is not going to be. There's not a quick resolution to this.
Oh, the candle's like burning down.
There's like steaks burning back in the kitchen. The candles.
They had the sparklers going. They were those sparkler,
that's
they were
done.
those sparkler things. So eventually, we've had to go. I had to look down. I was so like I couldn't handle I just
Anxiety.
I got my phone and actually just went down to my phone and made Jody deal with it.
Poor Jody.
To call off the.
She'd organised this beautiful thing.
They called off the party, and then he's come back, empty stadium. Everyone's back at their workstations, and then they brought out the cake with the sparklers, all extinguished. Happy birthday, buddy.
The Ash, Luttsy and Suze O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suse.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes.
Darren
you
out of
don't need to be
Marsden.
smarter
Put your
than
headphones on,
Suse
buddy. The
to
credit's
live
happening.
brighter and save more with Brighton.
Can I get that written? I'll have to do that again, please, Lockie. Can you
Darren, you there, mate? Out of Marsden.
Yeah, I'm here. Yep.
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, same old. Just a bit of driving for work.
Oh, you drive out the Rockley markets. I haven't been out there in a while.
How good.
Yeah.
Yeah, when was the last time I went to the Rockley market? Someone had a...
Shout out everyone working out there. There's a lot of people
Yeah.
working out there.
Yeah. I haven't been there in a long time. That's good stuff, Darren. You've never taken on Suse before?
No, first timer.
Are you in the truck now?
Oh, it's not a truck. It's a work ute.
Okay.
But I can toot the horn if you want.
Yeah, hit it anyway, just for... There you go.
That's good.
That's. I'll tell you what. That's got a bit more balls to it than some of the horns we've had in the trucks, Darren.
Good point.
It's a manly ute.
There you go. You ready to go?
Yep.
30 seconds on the clock.
Hey, whoa,
And
hang on. Sorry.
Whoa.
Susie's not in the booth yet.
Whoa! Thank you for checking.
Sorry, mate.
Come on,
You're good to go
Suze.
now.
What's
She's
up?
in there. She went to the
What
bathroom.
type of show are we running here?
God.
She did a Levi. Went to the bathroom before she went in.
Yeah.
Everyone's out here ready to sing happy birthday to her.
So she's sequestered away? Okay,
she's
here we
good
go.
to go
Darren, 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Potamology is the scientific study of what?
Dunno.
Cleopatra was queen of what country?
Just dunno.
Anna and Elsa are sisters in what Disney movie?
Frozen.
In which state would you find Cradle Mountain?
South Australia.
What is 36 divided by 4?
Yeah, 9.
Stop the clock.
Okay, I mean, you'll be competitive. She'll probably get Cradle Mountain. What was the other one? I know, I'm going to make a ruling. I looked across at Buzz, who's my other touch judge.
Yep.
And we both said, no, you'd already started the question.
If it's question 2.
I understand that. I had.
Yep.
Yeah, I made that ruling on the fly as well.
We did, I did, that's why we didn't.
Yeah.
We could have put our flags up.
I set it up as a no try. Quite clearly was a no try. You guys have now confirmed that.
Yep.
Play on.
Right.
How long did Darren have?
5 seconds left for Darren.
5 seconds on the clock. I think you're up against it, Darren, but it's $100 and the kickback cave is full. So it doesn't really matter. Let's bring in the GIMP. It's the producers this morning.
And now it's time to test the GIMP. Will she win or will she limp? The caller has taken their final bow. Here comes the GIMP now. The doors are open, she's on her way. Let's hear what the GIMP will say.
Nice.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
Just hearing Rabs there. Shout out Channel 9. They used Rabs last night. He voiced that man in the arena, that Theodore Roosevelt speech.
Nice.
I know you love that, but it's you know that speech, the credit
cool.
belongs.
Yeah.
And it
What
was
for the Olympics?
It was
or
just
for the football.
It was just like like they were.
It was a derby game in Sydney, wasn't it? Just playing out at...
No. It was all the Olympic highlights.
Yeah. Highlights.
Just sort of recapping.
I say bravo to Channel 9 and also
Great
Stan.
job.
Stan, yeah,
Absolutely.
fantastic, honestly.
It's been so good. The coverage has been
Excellent.
unbelievable. And Channel 9 were great. Stan was great as well.
Yeah.
But it was just really nice to hear Rabs' voice again.
I might try and find that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. You ready, Suse? 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Potomology is the scientific study of what?
Pots.
Cleopatra was queen of what country?
Egypt.
Anna and Elsa are sisters in what?
Frozen.
In which state would you find Cradle Mountain?
Tasmania.
What is 36 divided by 4?
12.
Stop the clock.
Oh, no.
12.
Oh, God.
I'll take a Tuco.
Backwards didn't
one.
go...
Tape!
I'll take a Tuco. I'll start from the bottom and work up here. 36 divided by 4. Suze, you said 12.
9. Yeah, I know.
12 fours would be 48.
I know.
Darren, you said 9. And that is correct, even though the answer that I've got written here is 8. But I'm overruling that. They put that there.
Oh, my
I don't know who wrote the
Come
questions.
on, guys.
But 36 divided by 4 is 9. And you got it right, Darren, so you're in front. 1-0.
Beauty.
In which state would you find Cradle Mountain? Darren said, I don't know. Sue said Tasmania. Correct.
Thank you.
Ash said you'd get that right.
Luttsy said that Sue
sorry.
would get that right,
Luttsy said
actually.
that.
But
Ash would have said I would have got the times table right, and I should have.
I can't believe that you got that.
know.
You
It's
got
all right.
that wrong.
We'll have bad days.
Okay, it's 1-1.
This is one of them.
It's 1-1. Come on, hey.
Hey,
It's
buddy.
There's
it's
a lot of
early in the
moving
week.
parts. A lot of moving parts this morning. We've got
It's early in the
Hey,
week.
hey.
Okay. Nice.
closing
1-1.
ceremonies, a lot happening.
Anna and Elsa are sisters in what Disney movie? You both said Frozen, and that is correct. So it's 2-2.
It's a classic.
Potomology is the scientific study of
Snoop
what?
Dogg. That should be his next album.
It's all
Very good.
Potomology.
It should be too.
Come on.
Yes.
By the way, he should drop an album right now. He's the hottest ticket in town.
He really
Yeah.
is, isn't he?
Like, imagine how many people would buy Snoop albums right now if they could buy one, a new one.
And how is it that Snoop is like young kids know who he is,
Yes.
old people, and everybody loves him.
Yeah.
Who hates Snoop?
Yeah.
Nobody.
If you do, you're
No
There's-
one.
I'll
You're a fool.
get yourself checked out. Potomology should be the name of Snoop's new album. I agree. It's the scientific study of rivers.
Oh, there you go.
No one would have got that.
No.
And then Cleopatra. So it's 2-2. Cleopatra was queen of what country? Darren, that's the question. We couldn't accept your answer. I already started asking question 3. Suse said Egypt. Egypt is correct. Suse wins 3-2.
Well done, Suze.
Yeah.
She would have had
No
you on
problem.
time anyway, Darren, so even if we had accepted Egypt, you would have lost on time.
Can you pick me up some flowers at the Rockley markets, please?
Can I pick you up some flowers? Yeah,
I thought
absolutely.
you said you're a delivery driver there. How good are the flowers
bro.
there?
Are they good? Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, there's a couple of decent flower places out there.
Lilies.
White.
White lilies, please. The smelly ones.
A smelly one.
Sorry, it's been so long, Luttsy.
Sorry, mate. Just
been in the cave.
Hello.
Proper.
Okay, good. It's working. I'm gonna give you this. You got a family there, Darren? I didn't know what you had kids or anything. Kids, mate, or anything? No.
No.
Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, I'll give you I'll tell you what, because we've been talking Community Cantina today. $100. Happy 4th birthday, Community Cantina. $100 voucher for that. Now, talk us through Sirame and the script. Now, would you appreciate these tickets, mate? Do you like the script? I'm not going to just give them away willy-nilly because these are some of the hottest tickets in town right now.
Like, if you say no, you'll take care of him some other
I'm going to give
way.
you something else, mate, if you don't, but...
You know what? That's all right. You give them to someone else who would appreciate them more.
Well, then he's a good
I'm
man.
quite happy to forfeit them.
Okay. We'll move through that then. I'm going to give you what have I got? I'm going to give you $100 Hey Chica voucher as well in the Brunswick Street Mall.
There you go.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah,
Well done.
Sound like a man who has some fun on the town. So there you go. Good on you, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers, Darren.
Well done, Darren. And Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suse to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Here on Nova, we've given away some massive prizes. $50,000. One thing we've never given away before until now. In a world radio first. Probably. A brand new pair of Nikes.
Yeah, never done this before.
No.
First time ever.
Hey, Luttsy.
World radio exclusive.
Indeed.
Isn't it the second time we've played that song?
I think we've done it four times, to
We
be
did it
fair.
4 times.
But
It's
when we
almost
first
ironic
did it-
now.
When we first did it.
We're trendsetters.
Yes. I want a pair of
It's
these.
exciting stuff.
And you build these, don't you?
I
These
do.
aren't just run-of-the-mill Nikes. These are ones that you actually put your own little flair, depending on who the winner is.
Yeah, I sat, there was 14 hours from Doha to Brisbane last night, and I did 2 things. I wrote a whole thing about what we can do for the Olympics after Paris, and the second thing I did was work out designs for their Luttsy's, which fit into where we are at the moment as a society.
I love that.
Well, talk to Rebecca,
Hello,
because
Rebecca.
she's through.
Hello.
Now, these are for your son, I believe.
Yes, they will be.
Okay.
Tell us a bit about Junior.
Okay, his name's Cody. He plays touch, he plays league, he plays basketball.
Oh, okay.
He's a bit of an all-rounder.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool.
I like that. How old is he?
How old is he?
He'll be 14 on Wednesday. It's his birthday on Wednesday.
Oh, perfect present for him.
Yeah.
He's
He's been asking me for custom footy boots for his birthday, and I'm like, custom Luttsies, why not?
Oh, footy boots.
Yeah,
he wants, does
Luttsies.
he?
You can get him the footy boots, and our Luttsy will look after the
Yeah.
fashion sneakers.
Luttsy will take care of the bling that he wears from the bus to the dressing.
That's
room.
exactly
Yes.
right. Because if we learn anything from Noah Lyles at the 100-metre champion, is he fast or is he?
Yeah. He's got a little bit of speed behind him.
He's not fast.
Can he tackle?
Yeah, he can. I've watched a few of his games. I get scared. I want to wrap him up in bubble wrap, but he likes it.
What did we learn from Noah Lyles?
Well, you got to look fly.
Presentation is everything.
But from the well, in athletics, it's from the bus, bus to the dressing room.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's where most athletes arrive on a bus these days.
You see it Origin, you
That's
see it everyone.
And he looks fly. I'm not sure that fly's still the word, but
Hey, listen, Fly must have come back, Suze.
Yeah, fly's back. Fly's
You know, I knew it
my
was big about
generation.
40 years ago, but apparently it's come back.
Well, what I'm
The new
thinking,
word.
Rebecca, I'm thinking Nike, obviously Nike, Air Force One, low cuts for the boy.
Yep.
All right. It's their shoes that he can probably, you can wear them to not at training. I wouldn't wear them. But you can wear them on match days. You can wear them to christenings, bar mitzvahs, whatever you want to do in that, whatever your go is in that regard. I mean, it's semi cash. You can
Semi-formal? You can dress them up or
You can
dress them
up.
down.
He
could wear them to the formal.
Yeah, you could in a couple of years' time or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I think that the colour theme has to be right now. Given that we've just finished off the French Olympics, obviously, and it was all blue, red, and white. We're going to USA, which is red, white, and blue. And the Australian flag is red, white, and blue as well. So they're the theme. They're the
So
themes
they're
I
gonna be
looked
green.
at overnight. And the greens, I didn't like the green tones I was getting with the Air Force One. So predominantly, we're looking at a red, white, and blue shoe. I mean, I'm talking blue through the
Is it sky blue, would you say?
blue through the mid. Yeah, it's not a dark. It's somewhere between
Yeah, it's
navy
a
and
nice
sky. right through the foxing, the lining. We're going to go blue. The tip, always a blue tip. You know,
Always a blue tip.
Now the swoosh is interesting. I've gone university red, but it's got a lining.
Is that Nova Red?
Nova Red, like you call it, or university red. They've stolen that, but it's got the swoosh accent, which is the outside bit, which I've gone back to the blue. Yeah, and there's a lot of white in there as well. A bit of blue down the bottom because I know they can get messy down the bottom. The sole kind of a lighter blue. University blue or Nova blue as we call it.
Yeah.
So it's great. It's Nova accents to it. There's French. There's LA 2028. There's Brisbane 2032. And the young fella's going to look outstanding. They're the
They look good.
What
Air
size is he?
Luttsy
10.
Air
Size
Force
10.
One size 10s coming your way until Wade's 14th birthday.
What's his name?
Cody.
Cody.
With a C.
Oh, Cody.
Go to the sea.
Happy birthday, Cody. Good to see.
Fresh pair of Air
thank you.
Lutzys coming your way, Cody. Well done.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Suse O'Neill podcast.
We haven't spoken about one of the big talking points from the weekend. Probably will be one of the memories of the Paris Olympics, which is Ray Gunn's performance in the breakdance.
Oh, yeah.
In the
She's been copying it,
in
or?
Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, I didn't know what I honestly didn't know what I was looking at when I first looked at it. I've heard her reasoning for it as well, but she's. If you had said before this Olympics that an Australian's going to come out and do a dance and become probably the most well-known breakdancer in the world, but not win.
Not for the right reasons.
Yeah, not for the right reasons.
Eddie what was his name?
Eddie the
Eric
Eagle.
Eric the Eel or Eddie
Eric
the
the
Eagle
Eel,
became
yeah.
the same way before.
Eddie the Eagle.
I feel a bit sorry for her, actually, Ray Gunn. I've been looking at why was breaking in the Olympics. So I looked into it because you know how each Olympics kind of has some new sports. Dance sport has been a federation sport in the world, and they've been trying to get an Olympic sport in for years. Since I was in the IOC back in 2000, International Olympic Committee, and dance sport back then were trying to get ballroom dancing into the Olympics as a sport. And they couldn't. And so they thought, how can we get an event into the Olympics, a dancing event? Because they kept saying, the IOC kept saying a dance sport. It's too old-fashioned. We were trying to...
Well, they're trying to get youngsters. That's why.
Young people in.
Like they have with the BMX and with the skateboarding.
Yeah, that sort of thing. And they said, well, maybe break dancing. So they got breaking in. But it seems like the federations and the organisation and the choosing the teams just wasn't organised in time properly. So the proper break dancers aren't really in the sport. You know what I mean? Like it's a sport that became a Olympic sport. I don't know what, I was trying to work out what year it became an Olympic sport, but it's just been haphazard how it's been put into the Olympics. And so that female, Ray Gunn, presumably saw an opening in Australia through Oceania region of how to get in. So she played the game and got into the Olympics.
She qualified.
She qualified as the best.
She won something. What did she win?
She won the Oceania competition to get in. So,
which is what? The best of Australia, New Zealand,
the islands.
All the island countries.
Yeah.
Papua New Guinea and Fiji, etc., etc. So
how many people were in that event, I wonder?
Oceania?
Yeah, like when she won that. I wonder where that was. Because presumably that's where we had him in, Jeff.
Jay Attack.
Yeah, Jay Attack. He came in here.
Jeff Dunn.
Jeff Dunn, yeah, great guy.
Yep.
He must have won the men's.
He did.
The men's edition, and she won the ladies. Women's.
So that's how she got in. So she got in legitimately through the rules that they'd set up for the Olympics.
Did she do a similar thing at the Oceanas? I think that's where the problem happened, is that Jay Attack came out and was doing backspins and flying turtles and head spins, which is what anyone who knows anything, or just people that when you think of breakdancing, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
And she sort of came out and did more like a...
But she did the sprinkler at one point.
Yeah,
she did the sprinkler.
It was like a, what do you call it? That sort of dancing, like a interpretive.
She did
for me, I think most people didn't fit into what the sport is. It's like saying it's one thing getting out there and creating some cool moves for yourself, but not if you're doing the 100-metre sprint.
Do you reckon she'll go viral?
You know what I mean? Like
do you reckon that she's going to... You reckon she'll... I saw something she did immediately afterwards with the Inspired Unemployed.
Yeah.
Like it had come out and
which looked way cooler than what she did at the breakdance.
Luttsy, I would have given her the silver if she had
looked
done
cool in that, right?
If she had done that on the stage, and then I was like, she's played this perfectly, this lady, because, I mean, the guy, did you see the guy that won the gold? And he did the head spins. Like he was going around about 40 times.
Jay Attack was doing that as well, our guy.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even know this guy's name. That's
No,
my
of
point.
course.
But Ray
Yeah.
Gunn, I'm aware of who Ray Gunn is, and there's kind of something intriguing about it.
She was well received in the Australian team. I just saw some footage of her before they went out to the closing ceremony, and the whole Australian team sort of line up ready to go out, and she's dancing in the middle of everyone. So they've really embraced her
cool.
because of, I mean, imagine her, all the trolls and the hate. You know, she got there legitimately. I know she wasn't probably great at performing, but she played the game of how you get to the Olympics as an Olympian.
Yeah.
And she did her best job, and I kind of feel sorry for the pile-on.
Well,
against
yeah,
her.
but I don't reckon it's been a bit of fun as well. It's just like, I mean, it was so obscure. It was so bad. Her dancing was so bad. That was not world-class athleticism that we were looking at. It didn't matter, but it's not like it was...
You could have done that.
I absolutely could have done it.
And not saying as you, I'm just saying you were saying, someone doesn't break. So
Yeah.
then the question comes, was it just premeditated?
Yeah, I reckon it was.
So
Luttsy.
maybe she's
I don't think
copping
so.
heat because she knew she was going to be crap and she just went out there and it's the Olympics.
I think she did her best.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that...
I'd love to see the Oceania, what she did at Oceania.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you reckon that she...
Because Jay Attack is an athlete. Like Jeff Dunn's an athlete.
Yes.
So, and I was like...
We saw him
And
when
you know
he-
what? We never saw her leading up. Like, if you went... I know I was following Jeff on Instagram, but you'd go and you could see him competing in the USA and everything against these super athletes doing the spins and everything. Like, it looked incredible. I never saw Ray Gunn.
I think because there wasn't a proper sport in Australia for it. There's no organisation for it.
In the women's or...
Yeah.
Is
so
her
probably no
husband her
competitions.
coach?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. He was a breakdancer as well. So she came from, I
You
read a
got a
story
ticket?
about it.
Yeah, well, you got a ticket.
Jazz
Who else
dance
does
and-
he coach?
Jazz and tap dance, whatever. And they honestly, they saw an opening.
It's cool. I
know.
get it. I get what you're saying.
Get my side of the story.
It's not a personal attack on her. Like, and she took full. And
Everyone
she,
else is doing that in the whole world.
Well, if we worked
she's
out...
like an incredibly smart woman. She's got a PhD. Like Jodie's got a PhD. They're hard to get. She's obviously a very intelligent. She probably knows more about breakdancing, the culture, and the ins and outs of the sport than
Clearly.
anybody else in the country. But
I saw some of the. I saw.
Well, just because you do a PhD on something,
Yeah.
doesn't mean you can compete. Like I could do a PhD on the 1500 metres.
Yes,
I still embarrass myself in the final.
just because you've got a PhD, well, Jodie said it herself. You got a PhD in psychology, which she does. It doesn't make her a great psychologist,
Right.
Like the Olympic, you've still got to go out there. The Olympics is sort of excellence of execution under pressure.
Yeah.
I saw
And that was not excellence that we saw.
It was not.
I saw some of the new sports coming into LA actually. Speaking of,
What do we got?
We've got flag football, which apparently is like gridiron but with flags.
My jury's out on that
Which
one.
apparently is a big sport around the world. Yeah.
Well, OzTag here in Australia is a huge
Yeah, it's like
sport
that.
as well. So I guess it's a sort of
That.
it's like that, but for NFL.
Where's
Lacrosse?
Where's that? I've just got a question mark on flag football being a big sport around the world.
I don't like these new sports, like 3v3 basketball. And,
That's got to go.
Like, I don't get it.
They brought that in to try and
I didn't even see it.
they brought that in to try and cut down numbers and get rid of the proper basketball. But the proper basketball is too popular. It's now
Yeah.
they've got both.
Proper
It's also the
basketball
Olympics.
is
Like,
like-
it's the elite of the elite.
All
They're
we
bringing
wanna
in
see.
they're bringing in cricket in LA. It's good for Australia.
That's good for Australia and also big numbers obviously in the subcontinent.
It's like 5 countries who play that.
Yeah, and
About a
squash.
billion eyeballs.
Yeah.
Squash
2
is the
billion.
last one they're bringing in.
Squash.
Squash they're bringing into LA.
Is that what the Americans call racquetball? Is that the same thing? Is racquetball and squash the same? Any
Slightly different.
any American
Different-
friends? I've always
different,
wondered that.
size racket.
It's a different game, is it? Racquetball and
Oh,
squash.
I think it's on the same type of court, but different size
Very
racket.
similar, but slight differences.
Yeah,
And you said lacrosse, right?
and lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
And breaking's out.
That's big in
Yeah.
Canada and America and a couple
Yeah.
of regions in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Breakdancing won't be back though. Will
I think
it?
that's one and
Don't
done.
think so.
It's
I think climbing's going to survive.
climbing's good.
Yeah, I like
I
climbing.
like the climbing. Yeah.
Anyway, watch this space.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. The Prince is on.
Yeah, Mitchell, come in.
Yo, what's going on, guys, back there? How you doing?
Good.
Oh, a lot's going on back here.
Too much.
It's hard to
Yeah, there was
concentrate.
lots going on. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's more bodies in the studio this week, all right? You know, Luttsy comes in and the status quo resets. No, it's all exciting. And that's why it's down here. A lot of foot traffic going on. A lot of traffic going on. One of the sort of like busier hubs of the city down near the corner of Elizabeth and Creek Streets at our mates at Communa Cantina.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we all know them as Communa Cantina, but I'm outside Communa Cafe because Communa Cantina, it opens up at 11, but before that, you can come on through, get all your breakfast goodies. And those guys have said, hey, come on down here because they want to, you know, have us help celebrate their 4th birthday. And
4 years, eh?
Yeah, 4 years, I know. I was just saying, you know, they had all the wonderful ideas of opening up in the year that was going to be 2020, and then 2020 happened, and it opened up, and it's a great success story still to come out of 2020, and here they are, and to celebrate, you know, because how much you pay for a coffee? Some times you go out there, guys, $6-7. It goes a little bit north once you get a little bit, you know, wanky with the milk like Ash tends to do. But you come on down here for their 4th birthday, guys. $4 coffees in August if you don't mind. If you're coming along with a partner, $1 for that extra one. Or if you're coming through with breakfast, if you buy a wrap or a burrito, you get the coffee for free, guys.
Yes.
So if you want a breakfast order, I'm giving you until 7:45 to text it through to me and get that sorted. But Luttsy, I don't know if you just looked at the photo that I just sent through. I know it's your first day back.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of that jet lag going on. I know you love your espresso martinis.
Oh, wow.
One of the things they've got on offer here over at the Communa Cantina part is what they call the cocktail tree. And what have we got here? So 1, 2, 3. There's about there's 12.
Yeah, 12.
You can carry it out. There's 12 cocktails. Or Suse, what do they call it? The Communa Vuitton. And it's a glass handbag that you can chock full. One of those shared. You know, one of those shared sort of cocktail situations that they recommend that not everyone shares, Luttsy, but I know you and I, we've had a night out there with a bunch of this. That's how we got to know a lot of the people over in sales one night. 100%. I remember everyone just got a straw, stuck it in. We sort of looked at each other in the eyes while we all, all had a mixed drink. Oh, it was wonderful.
That was in the middle of COVID too, from memory.
it was indeed. You know,
but we all got 2 weeks off after. It was good.
We were the super spreader that night.
We come out on top, boys. So there we go. So our good mates down here at Communa Cantina, their 4th birthday, so $4 coffees, and you know what? It is a busy part of the city, so no doubt you're walking through with your workmates on your way to the job for the day. Stop in here, corner of Elizabeth Street and Creek Street as well, and pick up that extra coffee for $1, or buy yourself breakfast and grab a free coffee along the way. And just to top it all off, guys, give us a call 13 24 10 right now, $100 voucher. So you can come on down here, get yourself breakfast, but also after 11, come on down here. I mean, it might be the best Mexican joint to come on down, and the menu alone, I mean, depending on what kind of branch of Mexican food you're after, guys, there's just pages and pages of stuff. So great vibe down here as well. So get on down to see the guys and give us a call right now, 13 24 10. Score $100. Come and spend it here.
Happy birthday, Communa Cantina.
Happy birthday, Communa Cantina.
Yeah.
And Mitch, that's a good way for you to start the day. You wait till you see what Tom Cruise did at the closing ceremony, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Still doing it.
You're going to be walking around like...
Amazing.
He's on a motorbike now.
Oh, he's on a motorbike. He abseiled into the stadium there.
Give me one of those handmade cocktails to celebrate.
Come on, get me one.
Arriba!
Party.
Yeah!
The Ash, Luttsy and Suze O'Neill podcast.
We've got lots of good prizes on the show.
Heaps.
At the moment. Pay your bills. Today's a good day, actually, because it's pay your mortgage Monday. So that's what we've been doing the last few weeks, is paying someone's mortgage on a Monday. Monthly mortgage.
Yeah, well, next Monday, we're going to do someone's rent for an entire month.
Yeah, so we should. 'Cause
Yeah.
not everybody's got the mortgage,
Exactly.
but everyone's got the rent.
Yeah, so get them in
if
at the
they
Nova
don't
Player
have
app.
the mortgage. So, Mitch, we need to spread the word, my friend. We need to let people know about it. You know,
Why don't we just pay for advertising to do that?
Because they've used all the money for Suze, they used all the money to give it away.
$100,000 worth, Suze.
Oh, so we can't advertise it.
Absolutely no budget for it.
No marketing budget
apparently.
left.
And if nobody knows about it, then it's a secret. It's not meant to be a secret because it's a radio show.
Yeah, and it's huge.
So get out there, tell people.
Right.
Tell them what we're doing.
How?
Yeah, what do you want
to go do that?
Well, let's throw it out to listeners. 13 24 10. We need Mitch to spread the word, guerrilla marketing style. So
Right, okay.
we need ideas. We've done one thing for you because you can't go out there with nothing. We've got you some signage made up and some
God.
shirts as well.
I love finding stuff out like this.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, it's
so
a
Mitch is just being handed a bag now
brown
by
paper bag.
by
It's
Lockie.
not offensive yet. Extra large. You got my size right. Okay,
Yeah.
Ash Luttsy, Susie Nell's $100,000 pay your bills shirt. That's fine.
That's
Okay.
flash.
and back.
That's flash.
Little call flute sign.
Yeah.
We'll pay your bills,
That's
Brisbane.
pretty.
There's only one of those shirts. We printed it front and back, which was more expensive.
Yes.
So make sure you wash it and look after it.
Yeah, so you can wear it the next day.
Yep.
When you get out there.
Okay.
In real life, or can you do a TikTok dance, for
You can do
example?
it. That's what we need. We need.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's
idea.
a great idea, actually.
Maximum exposure, I guess. So I'm thinking like maybe we send you to the Story Bridge or something, or where there's high traffic, so you can do the classic
can I make a
domino
request, though?
style.
Yes.
I'm all about spreading the word.
Yep.
Okay, I don't want him to cause any traffic jams.
No.
Because then people will start hating on us.
Yeah, you can't go too far. Don't be on
Yes.
those protests that go around.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
No,
'cause
you
they,
shut
they
down the
drive
Story
me
Bridge.
mental.
Overhead bridges, that
Yes.
sort of stuff
Yeah.
that you're doing. Don't do that.
Mitch wouldn't do that.
Could you slide it over the Origin, the Origin shield?
Ooh.
And get the shirt on your father for half an hour.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Is that allowed? It's not blasphemy or anything, is it? Or?
It took one suggestion to get the idea of you and put it on someone on your family.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean, that could work.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like Sunrise or Today Show crosses could be a good idea as well.
Okay.
Background.
Because we can get national
Guerrilla. That's real
guerrilla marketing.
Like
yeah,
weather,
yeah.
or send him down to Sydney.
We
we
can't
can't
afford
afford
that
it.
unless you want a road
It's
trip
gotta
down
be
there
bridges.
on your own expense.
Sorry.
Oh,
My own
you mean,
expenses, okay.
Why'd you yell at me?
I'm sorry I yelled at you then. I'm very passionate.
you mean as a reporter is doing their stuff in the background that Mitch
Yeah,
is
yeah.
from?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
see what you're saying.
Guerrilla.
Guerrilla
Yeah.
marketing.
Dress him as a gorilla.
Yeah.
You know, I do have a gorilla mask out at my desk.
Well, that would work.
So,
Again,
yeah.
we got,
I like
it's
that.
something that we already have. It's got to be pre-existing.
Yeah.
We have to pay for.
I like the idea of him doing whatever he does in a gorilla mask. though.
It's going to draw
Yeah,
attention.
it's like it's
Yep.
it's just something layered there. It's like guerrilla marketing by a gorilla.
Yeah.
And less embarrassing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Because your arms are already gorilla. Like
Yeah.
Your
So-
face,
oh,
your face is probably the only thing that's not gorilla.
Well, it's a shame you've already given me a shirt that I have to wear. Otherwise, I could have had gorilla mask with
You
the
don't
shirt
have to
off.
wear it.
You, know, you can improvise. That's
Shave
just,
it into your chest.
We're talking about the money we don't have, so I best use the money that we've already spent. So I don't want to have this
Right,
shirt, but then
okay.
put it to.
Okay, yeah.
Well, unless I go to the
let's
statue
go to-
and I'm going to have to cut it up to put it over the statue,
Yeah,
then I can
no,
wear it
no,
and
no,
it'll just
no,
be
no,
like
no,
open.
no.
you
Just
know?
blouse it over you.
Yeah, okay.
Over your
All right.
father.
We need maximum exposure. 13 24 10.
What's Deb got as an idea out of Ascot? Yes, Deb. An idea for Mitch? Just to, to bang the drums, get people talking. What can he do?
I think something at the Ekka, at your Nova stand at the Ekka. You've got captive audience. Everybody would be keen.
An overstand at the Echo.
That's too expensive, the Nova stand, but
Yeah.
you could gorilla
Yeah,
it.
you're not paying for my ticket to get in. Maybe just at the front.
Well,
gate.
that's it. Yeah. Well,
Could we put Mitch on a never-ending loop, like dress him up as a gorilla, and they still got the
Chairlift?
the
Still there?
chairlift Suze that
No,
goes from one
chairlift's
end.
gone.
I think it's gone.
No, that's a thing of the past, unfortunately.
God
Yeah.
damn it!
So's an overstand, to be honest with you.
1984, both of them finished.
How long's that been gone?
A long time.
Has it really?
But I like where our heads are at.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got any more calls? Sandra,
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
over to you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, yeah, I'd reckon Mitch should get out in the city with dress up in like a chicken outfit or some sort of outfit that's really out there and wave a sign around.
That's a good
Well,
idea.
we
You know what?
had the sign.
That's what has worked for
Yeah.
years and years and years. Pizza
Wave a
places do it,
sign,
everyone
similar to
does
what
it.
pizza used to do. You know, the
Yeah,
Domino's
Domino's.
used to do it and wave it around.
think they
and,
still
yeah,
do it.
similar to that.
They do it at my
Yeah.
local.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
And
Yeah.
it works. Like again,
Yeah.
don't cause any traffic problems because
No.
so
Yeah,
don't,
no
don't be
traffic
too.
What about at a big
Last thing you want to
roundabout?
see is a giant cock waving a
Yeah,
sign.
roundabout or, yeah,
at the
traffic
Normandy
light.
Five ways.
Great suggestion,
Yeah.
Sandra. Let's
That's a
write
good
that one
idea,
down.
actually. Normanby 5 ways.
That's a good one.
Yes. Someone write that down.
Yeah. Well,
He's an
pay,
ideas,
if there's
he's
any
an
accidents,
ideas man, David.
well, we are paying bills. So if there's any accidents whilst this happens, we'll just pay for your mechanic bill.
Yes.
Get yeah, we'll do one more. 13 24 10. Mitch ideas to spread the word for pay your bills.
Okay, Tim out of Indooroopilly.
Hi, Tim, again, by the way.
Hey guys, how are you again?
Oh, yes.
Love
I
that.
remember
Thank
you.
you, Tim.
I thought maybe Mitch could go out in a halftime game for the Broncos at Backport.
Well, I mean,
It's a good idea.
I'd hate to merge concepts here, but I mean, we do have an opportunity at halftime at the Broncos coming up where we could maybe get some screen time.
Yeah. I mean,
talking handball blitz, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one option.
I mean, and you've got a captive audience.
But he's on,
there.
you're on field every week.
Like 40,000 people in one spot there.
Yeah. And for that halftime, I can belong to, I'm otherwise a Broncos worker then, but I can be that's where I put my Nova hat on, put the shirt on. Yeah, definitely. Next home game.
Definitely the Broncos is a wasted opportunity if we're not letting people know about it there.
Next Friday night against the Eels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, what have we decided?
Well, what we'll do is we'll compile them. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll send out to Mitch on his first little adventure. So we won't give you too much notice. Just get you out there doing it. I know, exactly. Let's do one more. Come on, we've got to get to some ads.
Declan, the final word for Mitch. What say you?
I reckon that the Riverwalk has 15,000 people a week that walk on it.
Yeah.
At New Farm, the start of the Riverwalk, there's a little cafe that's opening up on the weekend called Officer's Mess.
Sounds like an ad.
So you could stand there with the sign and reach 15,000 people a week and not cause any traffic jams.
Okay, I like the idea, Declan. You're a bit of a shame, mate. You've come up with a creative way to plug that cafe, and as soon as you mentioned it, the bloody motorbike in the...
The Ash, Luttsy and Suze O'Neill podcast.
Oh, wow.
Closing ceremonies on as Paris draws to a close. We're all waiting for the handover. See what Tom Cruise does. We're hearing talks of like never before seen stunt work to make the transition from Paris to Los Angeles, a host city for the 2028 Com Games.
We should mention at the moment that
Olympic Games.
currently Emma McKeon is on stage at the closing ceremony with all these other top athletes. I don't know what she's going to do. I'm going to guess she's going to take the Olympic flag maybe with the group of athletes and march it somewhere.
I think they because it can't touch the ground, the Olympic flag, can it? They grab it. Now that's true.
Is that the thing?
Yeah, it never touches the ground. And they were just taking it off the flagpole, so I guess they will, this 8 athletes, whatever, will take that flag and then deliver it to LA. It must be getting close to that bit now. And Emma's one of the ones they've chosen for that.
Yeah, what an honour.
By the way, Jess Fox, quickly, is now on the IOC Athlete Commission.
Correct, which makes her a full IOC member.
An IOC member, which is a big deal.
What does that mean?
It means you're part of the people that decide about the Olympic sports in and out, where the Olympics are going to be held,
and she'll also
other decisions
because of
the
that.
Olympics.
She'll be on the Brisbane 2032 local organising committee for the next 8 years until then. So she'll be in Brisbane a lot and playing a big part in Brisbane's organisation.
You're going to get her on the podcast?
Definitely.
Yeah.
In the next couple of weeks.
Most deaf.
Absolutely.
Just with the breakdancing, we haven't spoken about that, but I'm sure we will.
Ray Gun.
Ray Gun. That's not a part of LA, is it?
No.
Was that set in stone before everything over the weekend?
It's
just that was just a one-off Willie for Paris?
At the moment. So I've got a bit of intel about that. I don't know if I've got time to talk about it.
Well, we'll
come back with it. We'll chat.
It's interesting.
Hold your bullets.
It's okay.
The Ash, Luttsy and Suze O'Neill podcast.
All new Suzuki Swift Hybrid is here. Australia's best value hybrid.
How you doing tonight, New York City? Novas.
Win $20,000. A brand new Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
And a star.
Hey, what's up? This is Trace Sivan. See me live. Your chance to win only with Nova.
Yeah, numbers game, so make sure you get in the draw. Not too far away until this is drawn out. 20k cash, a brand new 2024 Suzuki Swift Hybrid, and a trip for 2 to New York. See that guy, Troy Sivan, live at Madison Square Garden.
And it's not too far away. Correct me, it's September sometime, is it? The Troy Sivan concert is Madison
12th
Square
of
Garden?
September, I think.
Yes.
It's really soon.
Or thereabouts.
Helen from Corona Downs, you're in the draw. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. That's wonderful.
Have you got your passport, Helen?
I sure do.
Good. Is it current?
Absolutely.
Is it current?
Yes, current.
6 months. 6 months left, and it means current. Hey.
Yeah, it's got 6 months on it.
Check the date.
Absolutely.
And I know that the turnaround is about 4 weeks.
Is it that long?
Yeah.
And get your Esther sorted as well.
Do you still need an Esther?
Into semantics. Yeah, we think so. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
T's and C's apply.
Emma, Jimboomba. Is it raining out in Jimboomba this morning, Emma?
It's miserable.
Yeah.
Go back to bed.
Is
I
it
reckon.
cold?
I'm in Macrobat now, but it was cold when I left.
16 degrees right now. Well, at least where we are.
Hasn't rained in New York since 1944.
Fact.
It's a little known fact. So you'll be right over there.
Justin.
Oh, that's good then.
We'll speed it up. Justin, Victoria Point. Hello.
Hey, Susie.
Hey. Oh, hello. How are you?
Oh, now she wants to slow down.
Hello. Are you out of bed?
Oh. Yeah, I'm at work.
Of course. It's 7:53.
Geez, you guys have great chemistry.
Carol Bagno.
Talk all day.
Yes, Carol. Hello. Yep.
Morning.
Thank you. Tim.
Happy hump day.
Indrapilli, happy hump day to you.
The fast game's a good game.
Hump day? It's Monday.
Didn't she say that?
Monday.
Oh, Monday.
Sometimes it will hump. What?
Yeah.
Oh, here's someone from my neck of the woods.
Who?
Literally.
There we go.
Tim from
Banjo.
Indrapilli.
Oh, no, Indrapilli.
Morning, how are you?
Morning. Good.
I've actually been lucky enough to get about 4 draws into this so far.
Well, that's not against the rules either.
No.
That's your prerogative.
We can get bonus entries as well in the Nova player.
There you go.
So
Got to be in it to win it, guys.
Good on you, Timmy.
When are we drawing it?
end of August, so in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago, pretty much.
Nathan out of Strathpine, you're the last one through. On our show.
Hey, how you going?
Okay.
Good.
But more chances throughout the day.
Yeah, more Troye Sivan songs being played with Maddie Rowe. About 9:30 this morning, she'll give you your next chance to win. So keep listening.
I'm mesmerised by the closing ceremony.
Oh, gotta love Billie Eilish. She's currently on the beach down at Manhattan Beach, I reckon, down there, somewhere down there, Santa Monica, wearing the Ralph Lauren American polo, singing on her lifesaver tower.
What is she singing,
on
do you
the
reckon?
beach? Probably one of her songs.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
I can put the volume up. I think we'll be breaking all sorts of rules if I do that.
Oh, yeah, true.
Birds
true,
of
true.
a feather, I'm told.
Oh, I love that song.
Thank you, Alicia.
God, LA looks so exciting, doesn't it, for the Olympics? And then it's nearly going to be in Brisbane.
Do you think that's live or is that pre-recorded?
Of course it's live.
What time is it? 1 p.m., 2 p.m. in LA?
What
Could
time
be.
is it in LA?
Because you get it, yeah, 2 p.m. 2:30.
In Los Angeles, California, United States, it's 2:54 p.m.
Yeah. So it could be, because if you get into that beach at...
Decent crowd there.
If you get into that beach at 10 a.m., it's just fogging.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Is it?
Yeah, it doesn't get good. The sun burns off all the haze and fog at about midday.
Is that Huntington Beach?
I'd say that's probably Manhattan or even maybe...
Venice Beach?
Venice Beach or Santa Monica.
The Ash, Luttsy and Suze O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than... I'm smarter than Suse.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suse to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
Suhas out of Westlake. Have I pronounced that correctly?
Yes, got it right.
Nice. Suhas has never played, heading home after school drop-off. Software engineer. Do I detect an accent there, Suhas?
No.
No? Okay. Not gonna. Oh, that'll do me. Oh, thank you for that, Suhas.
Apologies, mate.
Oh, that's the best thing I've ever heard.
He's from Westlake. What are you talking about?
Well, you know what? Okay. Suhas, you ready to rock and roll? I'm just going to move on.
He's a software engineer from Westlake. What are you talking about? What's he talking about, Suhas?
You know what? It's 9:07 on a Monday, and we've wrapped up Caller of the Week.
Oh, you've got this. You are unbeatable from here, mate.
Shall we give him the prize already?
Yeah.
You are unbeatable.
You won a Terry Toweling hat.
Just give it to him,
A stubby holder.
We'll get you back on Friday.
Yeah, we're
won the
talking to you
prize,
on
mate.
Friday, Suhas. You are rock solid.
Oh, man. Respect.
All right, you ready? Are you ready? Suhas from Westlake.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, okay, good. 30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. What does the medical specialty of podiatry study and treat?
Pediatrist?
Jim Parsons played Sheldon Cooper in what sitcom?
Big Bang Theory?
In tennis, how many games are usually required to win a set?
6, 7, 6.
What is the national animal of India?
Jana, Gana, Mana.
What? Acquire.
What is wrong with you? He's a gentleman.
It's time up.
Yeah. Also, we're going to take 6 as answer number 3 because you went 6, 7, 6, 7, but you said 6 before he started answering the question. If that's fair
and
enough.
I was trying to write it down, but what was the national animal of India?
That was Jana Gana Mana.
Jana Gana Mana.
Jana Gana Mana. Okay. Did Suhas have any time left on the clock there, Buzz? I don't think he did he?
Buzz?
No, he used up all of his 30 seconds.
Buzz, mate.
Yeah, no time. No time.
Okay. Well, I say we bring in the camp.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Whoa, whoa, why can't you bring in the camp? Bring it up, 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 oh, bring it up, bring it up. Whoa, whoa, why can't you bring in the camp?
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
Okay,
All
let's
right,
go.
you ready, Suze?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. 30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. What does the medical specialty of podiatry study and treat?
Feet.
Jim Parsons plays Sheldon Cooper in what sitcom?
I don't know.
In tennis, how many games are usually required to win in a set?
6.
What is the national animal of India?
I don't know.
Spell acquire.
Equire.
Stop the clock.
Acquire.
It's a tough one.
Acquire.
Okay. Suze.
4 seconds for
4
Susie.
seconds. I'll take a Tuco. I'll take a double.
Tuco.
I'll take a double Tuco.
Double Tuco.
What does the medical specialty of podiatry study and treat? Suhas, you missed this one. Suze said feet, and feet is correct. So it's 1-0 Suze. Jim Parsons played Sheldon Cooper in what sitcom? Suze, you said I don't know. Suhas said The Big Bang Theory. That's correct.
Wow.
So it's 1-1.
Must get.
In tennis, how many games are usually required to win a set? You both said 6. That is correct. It's 2-2.
Oh, jeez.
What is the national animal of India? Suze, you said I don't know.
Yeah.
Jana Gana Mana is the national anthem of India.
I heard
But
national anthem. I didn't hear you as national anthem. I would have told you the answer.
He definitely said national animal.
I said national animal, and you gave us the national anthem.
Yes.
Suhas actually got a bit of a funny sort of,
Just the way I said it, Suhas, it probably sounded like anthem, but I was saying animal. The national animal of India is the tiger, so you missed that.
Yes.
And then,
that's good to know, isn't it?
and spell acquire. You didn't get to that one, Suhas. You ran out of time. Suze, you said E-C-Q-U-I-R-E. It's A-C.
Suhas, how did you know?
Q-U-I-R-E.
How did you know Jana Gana Mana, by the way? That's a good one to get.
I'm from Indian origin, so I know I definitely missed that animal part.
Yeah.
got
you
the
got Indian
answer
origin.
right.
Hey, can we get a...
So who wins?
It's a 2-2 draw. Suze had 4 seconds
yeah.
left on the clock, so she beat you on time, Suhas.
Oh, no.
Not to worry.
So close.
Not to worry. To the cave. Luttsy can take care of you in the cave.
Watch out for tigers in there, Luttsy.
Is there tigers in here?
Yep.
What's that?
Is there?
Yep.
Go on.
Not
I don't think there's any there might be a dolphin.
We should get Suhas these days is hard to find, so please be gentle with Suhas of mine. Maybe. Suhas? Yeah, I'm going to ask you the obvious question. Suhas, are you a Script fan?
If I'm not, I will be a fan, though.
The wrong answer.
What do you think that? No.
No.
Okay. Okay, family pass to Titanic, the human story exhibit, is at Uptown until September 8. We're hearing amazing things about this, Suhas, so we're going to send you and your family to go that. Now, Suhas, the obvious question, are you a Road Traders fan?
Yes.
Yeah, Yeah, baby! You got a double pass to see the Road Traders Saturday, August 24 at Manly Harbour Boat Club.
Oh, it's awesome out
there. Suhas, you are heading to see the Road Traders.
Hey-oh!
Baby.
Sing it, Suhas.
You are my voodoo child.
Bring it home.
Yeah!
Sing it.
Speak to you Friday.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.